Hey all lizards, and welcome back to XCOM and Operation Black Priest. Yeah, they said it. Not sure why, but that's what it is, and I can't seem to get the image of James Brown and Blues Brothers out of my head. Ow! But anyway, we're gonna go do as much as we can, do a little bit of saving of our own, and take care of this terror mission in the way to which we must. I am running out of ways to talk about the intro. Let's just freaking get to it. Alright. Let's see if I can still play basic XCOM to some level of competency. It is unlikely. So Escobar has in the zone. The last time I checked, it's been a little while, honestly, since I've been to this one. Yes, she does. So we can drop some bodies pretty handily here. We have eyes on nearly, pretty much everything that is currently up, and currently everything that is active. So bloody marvelous that. What we're gonna do in part also, if we could actually leverage our, we may be able to do this actually. We could leverage our, do we have any more proxies? We do. So we can leverage a proxy, which we seem to be pitching like discs rather than grenades. I do really dislike that about the way the proxy's angle is thrown. It's really kind of pitched out. You can't really get it over obstacles in the way you would like. I could freaking bounce the thing like this. It's not really going to do it for me. There's really no good way to calculate this proxy out. And that pisses me off. Okay. So that was going to be my plan. Now we need a new plan. God damn it. Alright, so we can get Leif to burn off the Overwatch, which we're going to need to use anyway. And then we're going to have to probably drop the... maybe we can drop that guy. It's not even certain if we can. Edward's going to keep up on the backup. Baker is going to have to do some serious work for us as well, but I think she can handle this as long as we burn the Overwatch off. Leif is going to be potentially quite flankable here. I'm not a fan of. The only question is if we can get the cover blown with Diamond. That's really the issue, and this looks like an indestructible column of sorts. One thing I gotta say about XCOM 2, they do give cover destructibility a whole new name, and that's destructible cover. They can destroy freaking anything in that game. It's really, really nice for a change. Alright, 58%. 58% on the flank! 58% with a plasma carbine! That is piss poor! That is awful! That is horrifying. Alright, well, we're gonna have to do this the hard way, which is Leif running face first in this Overwatch. And, I mean, he's gonna be readily flankable from a whole lot of positions. This Muton being chief among them. I'm still very worried how I'm going to deal with him. We will have to figure this out. Damn, there's not a lot of options here. I mean, Baker's going to be able to drop the Mechtoid, no problem, no gimmies, no take-backsies. It's just we're going to drop this guy, and then Leif is still kind of in a shit position. God damn. Alright, so what do? We definitely break the Overwatch. We can only get a grenade in here to make this guy susceptible to death, but again, this is not the best solution in the world. Alright, let's have Leif break the Overwatch first, and then we can decide what the hell to do with our lives. Let's go here. There's lightning reflexes, which we're counting on. Woo! Zing right past his Leify-like head. Alright, so we don't have in the zone of anything of that nature. We do have, however, the ability to hit at long ranges. Our Carabina does not. 10 crit, Leif dropping bombs. You know, if we actually had... Oh, God. Can we get... this would be such an amazing capture. I don't think we can actually get a chem up there, though. It's worth a shot, however. We can chem the dirtbag? That'd be amazing. Oh, we are so close. Damn. Alright, he's going to get away. And we're going to get away without trying a capture here. This would be way too risky. We have 2 more pods probably still. I can't really afford to have that not go my way, so... Alright, dude. Sorry, your death is assured at this point. I apologize. Alright, so... Now it is, as they say, verily on. Let's get our mech up to do the work we need her to do. She can't really face down the Mutons in a meaningful way. She can face down the Mechtoid like a thing of beauty, though, so we're going to let her do that. Smile when you see the flash. What's up? What's up, little dude? Hey. Oh, you got punched in the face with the big gun? Oh, now. We're gonna do a little bit more damage here. Beat the crap out of that fella. Can we fix this, please? Aim toward... Yeah, that's where we want a kinetic strike. Beth? Kinetic strike the dirt bag. Thank you. 16 damage, very nice. I cannot complain about that, no sir. No siree, Bob. So, Erbibo, what do you see? You only see that feller. That ain't so good. Can we flash that feller? Can't quite flash him, so that's really not good for Erbibo right now. That's right. Dorian Hellfire Diamond is on the case. We can double up with a proxy and explosive, and we can handle that guy pretty much. Seems like a waste, but it's our best option to make sure no one gets flanked. Another in the zone. From Escobar. Takes care of the problem. God, I can't wait for that to be a sniper weapon. But I digress. We move onward. Alright. So, what do we have now? We have an oh shit button, which you don't need. And we have 50-50s. It's almost better, honestly, to reload with the rate of fire I'm hitting there. We could get over here and suppress with Van Doren, which may be a wise decision. Zerg needs to get up and contribute as well. Let's just make sure we use what we need effectively. You get down there, Edward, hide your face, because bad things may happen to you.
Headed there now.
Get moving, Doran. Okay, we can only see the front man on suppression. Damn. Alright, that's a shame. I was hoping I could actually get the other guy. Doesn't seem to be possible here. Let's get into... It's going to be in the volume. This may well be in the volume. You know, it may not be in the volume, too. I can't really tell where that cloud is. Either way, our mechs are pretty tanky, so I'm pretty content with dropping them out front. Ain't no thing to me. Oh, we had a flank briefly. I guess this guy is quite flankable by mechs. It's just, we had bigger problems to deal with. Alright, let's set up that proxy so we can drop this one guy, and maybe we can disable the other feller. It's unlikely, but possible. Yeah. I mean, it's just a muton, granted, but it's still a muton, and it can throw grenades and really throw our cover into disarray. I'd rather have him not flank someone valuable. Like Leif. Leif is very valuable to me. Alright, let's go. Can we drop you? Now we can easily drop this guy, no problem. Goodbye.
Suck on this.
Suck on it! Intimidate my ass. He didn't get intimidate off, he died. Don't give me that guff. Alright, Van Doren cannot see that, so he's just gonna probably overwatch. Yeah, Zergen, again, we're not sure where the next pack is, so lest I activate something prematurely, let's not worry about that. We could try for the disable. It's 43. Doesn't look too good to me. I'm gonna actually overwatch in case he moves. Dorns do the same thing. And get Zergen up right around there too, because you never know when a shotgun will come in handy in the near future. Alright. Repair servo's doing work. Baker's almost at full. Very, very nice.
Contacts are withdrawing.
You're not really withdrawing so much. What? I know there's a civilian there, so it's alright. We're gonna keep him behind us. See, we know there's a ethereal here. It's 68% on Escobar, which is exactly what put her on Overwatch. Oh! 11 damage right down the gullet. That is beautiful. We have no more active aliens. That's good news. Taxi gonna blow? No, just more civilians gonna die. Not so good. Sounds like there's more mutons afoot as well. A feet, a hands, wherever they happen to be, there are mutons. Okay, so Leif, tell me what we got. I wouldn't say show me something good, probably show me something horrible at this point. No, nothing actually. There's a chance we may go visible. Nah, probably not. Let's keep looking. Okay, no intel on anything yet, and no vision on the last pack. So it looks like a crap ton of civilians are just stuck way in the back there, and we can't really get to them easily. I probably would have not used my move like that. I probably would have tossed a battle scan, but you know what? At this rate, I don't know. We just gotta advance. We just have to advance. If we want to save some civilians, we gotta advance. Alright, fire doesn't bother mechs at all, so we're gonna keep that in line and in mind.
Moving to position.
We scoot around this side. Better full cover and less highly explosive full cover. So I tend to like the side that doesn't have the massive amounts of gas stations. Let's go with Dorian to get right behind there.
Rolling out.
Granted, nothing is active currently, so that's always a thing. But we do have to still keep positions in mind. Can I even... Yeah, I can't even get up there without jumpy legs, which is a shame. How do they change this, honestly? They must have a lift truck that we don't have at this juncture. Alright, well, Escobar to get over... I mean, I wanted to reload the gun, too, so that kind of behooves me to... No, don't do that, screen. That was a completely useless move. God damn it. I hate it when I do that. I get all excited about moving my units, then I just misclick horribly and bad things happen. Alright. Zergan, keep rolling. And again, we're going to keep rolling up this direction because apparently we don't see anything yet, so we can just keep advancing aggressively and figure out where the damn ethereal is. That's a scary pack, mind. I mean, any pack with an ethereal is scary, but whatever it's going to be, I'm sure it's not going to be pleasant. Edible. Yeah, rush up, and you're going to provide support this direction. I'm not too worried about the civilian. It'll save itself by being behind us. Explosion coming, now that car is decent cover. There we go. We got a Zerker pod, which Leif sees but no one else. 11 lost, so not looking so hot for us here. Do 77 on the floater, which is probably a good enough reason to activate Leif, so to speak. Yeah, let's activate him. The Zerker's a little scary, but we should be able to deal with it handily with the power we're projecting right now. Let's go bot's position isn't too bad, technically, I guess. It's just we're going to be a little out of sight, I think. Alright, Leif, let's activate, because I don't want to potentially have more civilians die on me. It's a miss. At least we activated them. Now we got a big-ass flank. Oh, yeah, Zergan. Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry. We got you covered, bro. So what do we have here? What is that? I can't even tell. Muton Elite or Muton? That looks like a basic Muton, I think. 2 floaters, 2 Mutons, and 1 Muton Berserker. And he's a big boy, too. He is one of those with whom you do not mess. This is a thing up with which I shall not put. Escobar. Would you get eyes on him from here? Let's see. Yup. 85. Alright. So not so good. Dorn has double tap, which I'm going to appreciate greatly. Going to drop some more damage on this feller. Lead him in here. 13 crit. Van Dorn does not take your shit, son. Van Dorn does not take your shit. He pushes your shit in. Alright. Good enough. So we have Steadfast. We're not going to panic. This may actually lead into a Zergan face punch with a shotgun, so I'm kind of content with this. Very nice. Uh-huh. What else you got? Alright. So Zergan did not pop his CQC cherry, but he's about to pop something very, very different. Namely, a shotgun to this Muton Berserker's face. What's up, dude? Hey. Nice shot. 5 damage. Zergan, do better, son. That's just kind of... It's kind of weak. Can we do this better? Actually, like, roll good damage. We're gonna have the medic kill this guy. You don't want that to happen. No, I guess the medic's gonna have to kill this guy. That's just kind of embarrassing. Uh-huh. What else is new? Alright, well, let's see if we can get Erbobo a kill then, because why the hell not? He's right there. Got a good chance to face down the Berserkers any. Hey. Nice. Good shot. Exactly 4. On the dot. On the nosy. Alright, what can we do? We gotta eliminate this fellow in front. He could pose a problem for Leif. I'm not really keen on him being there or alive. 66 is not awesome. Is that the guy we have hollow up on? No, you have the hollow up on the other feller. Really the only guy you have range on? Yeah, she's a little out of range on a lot of this. I mean, Beth can seriously come up and just face punch this guy, but I'm afraid of triggering... Well, you know what I'm afraid of triggering. I'm afraid of triggering the nasty. The big old nasty. We don't have hit and run on anything, so really... Huh. We could flush him out. That'd be great. Let's see if we can flush him out. 71. We could worse. Now we don't see him. Frickin' fabulous. Okay, so that did not work according to plan. That did not go to plan at all. We're gonna overwatch here. Escobar has nothing, so we're gonna overwatch now because that did not go according to plan. Yassine can come out here, I guess. So we're gonna drop this guy. Nope, he definitely ducked behind the car. Alright, so we're gonna set up Overwatch everywhere. Do it. Do it now.
I've got a visual.
Ah! It's a double ethereal cohort. Bloody freaking marvelous. With Muton elites and mechtoids, and they're just gonna freaking drop civilians while they're still moving. They're being all fancy and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that Overwatch. It's a beautiful thing. It is a thing of beauty. Beauty. Alright. Alright, so downsides. I realize I'm not saving any more civilians here. That's gonna kind of suck, especially with all this evil here. I mean, this is just ridiculous amount of pain. I don't even know where the ethereals went, which is its own sort of problem. Okay. So this is not so good. What we're gonna need to do, though, is get those guys out of cover. The double ethereal is just hella scary. I need to blow up that gas station. And there's basically very few things that can do that. Proxies and a grenade right afterwards is one. Proxies and then a flush right afterwards is another. How far can you get this proxy? I can almost get there. Get there kinda... almost there. Alright, so we can get a little bit closer and we should be fine regardless. We're probably gonna take a ping from the Mutons Overwatch, but we may not. Now we got it. Okay, good. One for all that shit. We're gonna proxy the shit out of these guys. That guy's a problem, but, you know, we'll handle him. Let's get that right there. I hear the Muzak in the background, too. It just makes this extra creepy and extra funny at the same time.
Placing proximity mine.
Very good. Very good. We're gonna probably Sci-Inspire who we can, because the damage of those guys is based on psychic strength. How far can we go to get this done? Now we can almost get this where we need to go. Just a little more whipping room, so we can get behind. We can get in behind Yassine. I think we should be fine to do this. Basically, the limit of our movement too, so this better be enough to move it.
On my way.
Can we get this? Setting off the proxy. Ooh, I may be just outside of that proxy range. Yeah, I miscalculated just a wee bit here. My lack of practice is showing. Okay, so that's not great. How do we activate that without causing a massive problem? It's the only thing you have range for, too. I need to get Escobar closer so you can disable the mechtoid, because we're going to have a problem of a different nature. Huh. Well, this could be quite problematic. I gotta airbow the hell out of here, too, since he is basically one-shottable by... Yeah, he's basically one-shottable by ethereals, so that's not so good to have in your line. So let me get him the hell out of here. We'll be holding down the fort back here, you know, way back here. All right. There's a lot of things I need Van Dorn to do. Some of it's suppression. Some of it's also not suppression. Shoot, I want him to command, but I missed that move just a little bit. That's really, really bad. Shoot. Alright, I think the best thing to do would be to move. Setting this off would be pretty good in its own right. They wouldn't be able to take cover positions up front. We could force the flush, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what this grenade can do. If anything, it'll set that on fire. And then the combined explosion with that and the proxy after the flush may do what I need it to, and it'll maybe open them up for more murder. Apparently it did. Alright, good. That much is awesome. So it looks like the proxy did go off. I was very happy to see that. I am very happy to see that. It's not a past tense thing. I still am. Vandora can see that one feller. If we don't need that, we can do this via... We can honestly probably do this via hit and run, which I would much prefer. Get up here, Dorn. Good. Alright, I may have Dorn reload, because we're going to need a lot of pain to be dropped upon the ethereals in a big way here. Okay, we can drop a lot of work. We can disable the Overwatch to make this easier as well. Then I think our mech can handle the rest, honestly. Boy. Okay. Leif's a little low on rounds, too, so this is not helping matters. Wouldn't mind getting him back a little bit as well. Alright. I know I'm going to be meat for that Overwatch. And we can set that disabled so we take that less damage next turn. So as much as I want her to drop as a last round, too. If I drop someone, I can at least reload. The disable won't be there. Leif might be able to pull the Overwatch, though, so that's still okay. I think Leif will pull the Overwatch here. I'm going to count on that.
Deco.
Yep, he pulled it. It's a good miss. Wah! Alright, so he still has all of them in their sights. I can at least still fire if need be. The most important thing is for Baker to be in range of these bastards. And in line of sight with them. Yeah, if you have sight there. Yeah, whenever there's ethereals, you know your mech's going to be taking a couple days off from the amount of damage they're about to sustain. Alright, so these guys will definitely be visible from here for Beth, I think.
On my way.
I want those heroes to cheat in at least a little bit on us here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. 65, huh? Maybe we can improve those odds with the patented Dorn shot. Probably set up Hollow with suppression on both these guys. That's my guess. They're pretty damn close together, actually. Let's set up suppression on this guy. Maybe we can get the Mechtoid for the bargain. That's almost worth it, honestly. Did the dude in the back there. Good work. Okay, that's what I needed to see. Out of ammo, Van Dorn. I know. I know. We're pushing everything to the brink here. We got a little activated crosswise here. 75. Still not awesome, but at least hit and run's a free shot. 85 on the Mechtoid. Damn. Alright, well. We're connecting like SOBs, so that's not too shabby.
Need to reload. Dead and gone.
Escobar, what are you looking at here? 100% to kill, then reload. Or you can guaranteed disable the Mechtoid. Leif, could you maybe contribute here? I'm trying to find a fine balance between the folks who do the most damage and the folks that can save our ass. Good. Drop the Mutant Elite right on his buddy, which is huge. So what's still active? 2 floaters, a Mechtoid, 2 ethereals, and... one floater, sorry, 2 mutons. Alright, that's not a troop combat I ever want to see ever again, but it looks like I don't have much choice in the matter. Alright, let's disable this thing. I don't want to see its face anymore. Good. So, it cannot fire for a change. Edible.
I'm ready.
Reload. Zergan, I think we need to sign Spire some folks, and that would be you and the mech. Because we're about to get punched in the face by ethereals, and this is not going to be good. Can we do... Let's do it like that. Can we get it just on the edges for everybody? This one's less sensitive than smoke. Let's do it like that. This may save Escobar too.
No retreat, no surrender.
Alright. She got this too, I'm assuming? Or, yeah, she got it. Okay, good. The purple glow gives it away. We have lock and load here as well, so we can still hold position and fire if need be. Let's drop some damage here. Nice. Okay, we're still working. It's been a hell of a terror mission, I gotta say. The troop complement is no joke. No joke. He ran off to reload somewhere. It's one less massive source of damage I don't have to worry about. Ethereals, however, still have to worry about. Okay, so we are faced with ethereals and we're nearly dry on ammo. So in a situation like this, I want to save more civvies, but it's not going to happen. What I need to do is reload this. Oh, she has lock and load. Oh, you glorious woman. I forgot that she has lock and load. That's amazing. Oh, it's so good. Alright, we're gonna set up, reload all our gear,
Copy that, Commander.
and get ready to move in on those ethereals, because holy crap, that's not gonna be fun. Dorn, reload.
Back in.
Zergen, reload.
I'm ready.
That one guy, keep doing what you're doing. And Overwatch. Leif. I would say cheat up here and reload. See what we got. They're just gonna hang out and go after civilians, I think. And again, the ethereals are the only thing giving me pause at this point,
Complete.
because that is freaking scary stuff to be dealing with.
Take cover here.
They don't move in on me this turn. Now that I have a full kit of weaponry, I will probably move in on them.
I'm on it, Commander.
But like I said, they are scary customers, and I can't really overemphasize how scary they are. Oh, here we go. You're gonna avoid Overwatch perfectly? Of course you are. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't reflect. Don't reflect. Can you reflect in Overwatch? 9 damage. Very good. 49%. I didn't expect that to hit, actually. That's pretty good. The ethereals are running distortion field now. 31%. Could be better. Alright, these guys are tough cookies. These guys are tough cookies.
No contact with target.
So he just double moved out in front of us. That could be the one thing we need to actually happen to our advantage here. Ooh, good damage. Good damage. Not quite, but good damage. Everyone's going to the double move school of Muton? Yeah, double move school of Muton. Yep. Okay, so he actually took cover, which is interesting. So they really just took a break, I guess, and then we decided to get a lot of double moves on us. Those needed to do better. That really needed to do better. Floater's right there.
Watch the flanks, they're moving.
They've got revealed, and we have ethereals in the offing. Okay, so do you see ethereal? You do. 45%. Why is your aim on the ethereal so inordinately poor? He just has 40 defense. Okay, well, he just has 40 defense. Fascinating. Now, Escobar obviously is going to be abusing the hell out of in the zone here, because we're going to need to drop as much damage as possible downrange, and that's one of the ways to do it. Muerto. Alright, so he is definitely dead and gone. Zergen, your major contribution is going to be dropping this floater, so he doesn't have to worry about, or we don't have to worry about him flanking us anymore. Drop this guy. Good.
About to start keeping score.
Now we can Mind Fray the Muton. 100% chance of Mind Fray thanks to Science Spire. Oh, so he can't do anything of note. Alright, so far so good. So trench warfare against ethereals is not particularly funny. And they can out-trench you. So what are we still looking at? We're still looking at the Mechtoid and 2 ethereals and a Muton. The Muton we know. We don't know where the Mechtoid is. We also don't have eyes on the second ethereal, which is not cool. 70 aim on that, though. That's a lot better. Van Dorn, you don't have aim on ethereal, do you? You do not. I'm gonna need you to get that. He's conveniently placed himself behind
I'm on it, Commander.
the wall thing there. Nope, still nothing. So as much as I want to deal with the Muton, he's not the biggest threat with the Mind Fray on him. The ethereal, however, remains the big threat number 1. So we have a proxy. We have no more grenades, so we may rely on a flush to set the proxy off, but that's going to depend on us actually getting enough damage on the guy in the first place. Not a guarantee at this stage. Leif, this is so dangerous because we still have the Mechtoid.
Je vais vers la position.
But I need to see... Okay, we don't have eyes on the other ethereal, but this is going to get us at least a better chance of dropping this guy. Alright. Yeah, the Mechtoid is still real. I mean, the Plasma is still very real, but the double Psychic Mindfuck is much worse. So again, we don't have a feasible use for our engineer besides firing her gun. She's not very good at. And if we want to use the proxy, we're going to need to depend on a flush. Still not a lot of damage downrange, I'm afraid. A lot less than I would like. But we're going to set Yassine up here. I mean, how tanky is she? I mean, she can probably take this, but it's going to be close. And those things regenerate 6 HP a turn. 6 HP! Can we even combine for that much damage? Even if we connect with the flush and the fire? I don't know. We can. Shoot, man. What are our odds again? I gotta keep checking my odds, because otherwise... And we still have Airbobo back here, but he's not gonna be able to contribute too much to the occasion. I know you're a dedicated medic, buddy, but sometimes it's not your day. Alright, I'm not sure. Alright, sorry about that minor hiccup. Had a moment. Alright, let's continue then. How the hell are we gonna do this? I think we need to get Yassine moving here and setting up the proxy. It's gonna be job 1. Is setting the proxy here. And getting this ethereal down. Like so. We're gonna have to depend on the flush and the shot to get that done.
Deploying mine. Keeping
the DR where it needs to be. The Muton, like I said, he's annoying, but he's not the major threat here, so I'm not really going to particularly care what happens to him. I'm going to depend on Baker to be doing a lot of the heavy bombarding here. Uncovered targets are a Pathfinder specialty after all, so let's keep this moving. And worst comes to worst, if he does anything stupid, we can get up to him and punch him, so, you know, there's that. So Leif is going to make this aim just a wee bit better for us, because the 45 is just not good. 8 damage is cool. I like that. Alright. Let's see if we can get this ethereal down. I'm still not too keen on my chances here. I still also have command from Dorn, I have to remember. So that's potentially going to come into play at some point. I feel like Edibo really needs to... No, I mean, he's the vulnerable one here. So nice easy shot first. Easy. 55. Good God. This could also get reflected, so... Or we could just make him cry, Uncle! Uncle! Alright, so this is a guaranteed kill if he flushes. We are totally going to flush this guy down the drain. This is going to be the most important thing we can do right now. Got him. Alright. One ethereal down and gone, and that's huge. That's a massive amount of damage that we won't be taking. That's 2 shots of 12 can put a mech to critical in 1 round. So that's big. That's really big. Alright, let's... Jesus. What more do we have to deal with here? I want to keep Escobar back here. 68 still pretty freaking good regardless. We don't have hollow up on that guy either, so Dorn can make that a 78 almost. We can get a flush with our engineer, which is worth it, I think. This is a pretty close range shot. Let me get some good work on it here. Yeah, let's get Van Dorn's hollow. It seems like he's really the missing point here. 2 damage and hollow targeting and suppression. So make this a 77. Which Hellfire promptly shanks.
No way that just happened.
Got a 78. Escobar does not shank. Alright, good enough. Edibo's gonna get up here and toss a smoke to our folks up front. He can't. So... keep forgetting that he doesn't have any more smoke left. He has the ability, but no more smoke itself. You double move? You double moved. That seems surprising, but I will not look a gift horse in any one of its multitude of mouths. Because for some reason I picture gift horses as some kind of Lovecraftian horror. I don't know why. Maybe it's an issue I have. I think it may have been kicked by a horse as a child. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, Van Dorn, you do not see ethereal. This must change. Excellent. Okay. We can get hollow up this way. His odds are much worse than Leif's in actually connecting this. So I'm going to get Leif to actually drop the hollow on the guy. Yeah, let's use Leif to drop the hollow. This ethereal is a lot less tough than the other one. He is much flimsier. We may actually save some civilians yet. I am in utter disbelief at that, but that's a nice bonus I did not expect to have. Man, darn! Wow, we just connecting all over the map today. Damn. Alright. I'm happy with that. That's huge. Beth can't quite punch this one. It's smart enough to stay one tile away from punching range, which is guaranteed murder. Can you reflect from squad sight range? Guess not.
Eliminado.
Okay, so that went a lot better than expected. Why they just kind of hung there, not doing much? Don't know. Cargada y lista. And we can overwatch from here still. I love that part. Okay, now, Zergen. We're going to need you against that Mechtoid, bro. We still have that Mechtoid out on the loose. Yep, one Mechtoid. Indeed. And I was really worried about that engagement. And that worked out way better than I thought it would. So, you know, kudos to everybody for pulling that off. That was a good job. Good team. Good fight. I kind of want... I don't have the smoke volume I need for this. Alright, put the front guys up in smoke then. We'll deal with the Mechtoid when we feel like it. And we will recharge, reload, and then we'll go after the Mechtoid. I have no idea where the civilians are, but we're almost on the verge of bringing this ugly-ass mission to a conclusion. Holy crap, that was freaking brutal. Those ethereals scare me every time I see them. Alright. Zergen hang. You, Ogre Watch, you're doing fine. You need to reload like whoa right now. Drop to one for all. And then Overwatch. Alright, what else we got? That's good. Gonna come out? There he is. He's here. Jimmy, you there? He's here. I'm here. Alright. Yet no... Oh, we have one eye on him. Two eyes on him. What about Smile? Smile does not have the eye upon him. Alright, we will be able to get the eye upon him from here, and this should be relatively handleable. That was the last pack by my count. It's usually only 5 packs on these things, and... Alright, I think we can handle this one. Nice shot. Can we do that again? Yeah, we can do that again. God, my mechs are better than their mechs. By a long shot.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, we saved 6 of 18 San Francisco civilians. Could have gone better, but given the odds that we were against with all the Muton elites and the ethereals and crap, that went pretty freaking well as far as Terra missions go. I am not complaining.
Looks like
that's
really
awesome.
Taking care of business down
We are
there.
taking care of business. That was really, really good.
Not so much as a scratch.
Not so much as a scratch. Yeah, it could have been a lot more than just a little bit of a scratch. That could have been horrifyingly bad. Got one ethereal corpse to work on. No captures to speak of yet, but we'll get there. Panic is increased, but by how much is the question. Not by much. And again, we have a pretty high shield in the US, so that kind of keeps them in the fold. So alien resources after that go down to 34, so they spent 9 resources on that Terra mission. That's good news for me. And good news for the fight in general. For now, though, I will see you all next time on The Long War. Till then.